In this video, I'm going to cover the topic question number 10, find the square root of, and here we are having total number of questions that are 4. Okay, now let me start with the first question, that is 1764 by 2809. And I'm finding the square root of this value by short division method only. Okay, so I'm writing here 1764, and this side I'm writing 2809. Okay, first start making the pace from right to left side. Okay, now for to do the division of 17, the nearest perfect square I'll go with the 4. 4 4s are 16. And now 17 minus 6, I'll get a 1, and let me take this 64 down. So now we are having 164. This 4 we need to add here. So 4 plus 4, I'll get that is 8. Now to do the division of 164, I'm going to take the number here 2, and the same number we have to write here. Now see here, 82 2s are, I'll get 164. Now after subtraction, the remainder we got 0 0. So 1764 square root is, that is 42 we found. Okay, now let's find out the square root for this number. Now by doing the again short division method, let's make a pair from right to left side. Okay, now to do the division of 28, the nearest perfect square, I am going to take a 5. 5 5s are 25. And if you are going with a 6 6 6 is the 36, which is greater than 28. Okay, now 8 minus 5 is 3, 2 minus 2 is 0. So let me take 0 9 down. Now we are having 309. This 5 we need to add here. So 5 plus 5, I'll get 10. Now to do the division of this number, I'm going to take the number 3, and the same number we need to write here. 103 3s are, we will get 309. And after subtraction, we got the remainder, that is 0 0. It means 2809 square root is, that is 53. So square root of 1764 by 2809 square root value, which is 42 by 53. Okay. Question number 2, square root of 507 by 4107. See here, before finding the square root of this value, first we will find the simplest form of this number, that is 507 by 4107. Now let's cancel with the 3. 3 1s are 3, 5 minus 3 left with the 2, 3 6 are 18, 20 minus 18 left with the 2, 3 9s are 27. Okay, now at the denominator, 3 1s are 3, 4 minus 3 left with the 1. Here we are having 11. Now 3 3s are 9, 11 minus 9 left with the 2. Okay, now here we are having 20. Okay, now 3 6 are 18, 20 minus 18 left with the 2. Now we have 27, that is 3 9s are 27. So here we got, that is square root of 169 by 1369. So here we found square root of 169 by 1369. So not only in this question, if you're having any other different question also, if it is chances to cancel the numbers, okay, then we will do the cancellation first, then we will bring it to the simplest form, then we will find the square root of that value. So here we are having 169, and if you didn't bring to the simplest form in this question, you're not going to get the remainder as a 0 0 here. It means you are not going to get a perfect square value here. That's why first we need to do cancellation if it is chances. Okay, now start with the 169, make a pairing from right to left side. So 1, it is left with only 1. So here I'm going to start with 1 1s are 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. Let me take 69 down. Here 1 we need to add here, 1 plus 1 I'll get 2. Here I'm taking the number 3, the same number we need to write here, 23 3s I'll get 69. See, now the remainder we got 0 0. Okay, so 169 square root value we got, that is 13. Now let's take with the 1369. Now let's make a pair first from right to left. Okay, now to this I'm going to take a 3. 3 3s are 9, perfect square we need to take, right? 13 minus 9 left with the 4. 69 comes down, we have 469 here. 3 we need to add here, 3 plus 3 is 6. So now I'm taking the number here 7, the same number we need to write here. So 67 7s I'll get, that is 469. So remainder we got now, that is 0. So this value we found, that is 37. So our answer is 13 by 37. Okay. Question number 3, square root of 108 into 2028. To simplify this question, or to find out the square root of this value, we have two methods. Okay, the first method I'm going to teach now. So in that case, what I'm doing, I'm multiplying 108 into 2028. So okay, and its product value I'll get, that is 2 lakh 19,000 24 I'll get. Okay, now we will find the square root of this value by short division method. Okay, now 2,19,024. Let's make a pair from right to left. Okay, now we got 3 pairs here. Now start with the 4. 4 4s are 16. 11 minus 6 is 5 and it will become 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Now let me take this 90 down. So we have now 590. This 4 we need to add here. 4 plus 4 is 8. Now to do the division of this number, I'm going to take the number 6. The same number we need to write here. 86, 6, I'll get 516. Now 10 minus 6 is 4, 8 minus 1 is 7, 5 minus 5 is 0. Now let me take this 24 down. Now we are having number that is 7,424. Okay. Now this 6 we need to add here. 6 plus 6 is 12. 1 here, 1 plus 8 is 92. 1 plus 8 is 9. We have now 92. Now to do the division of this number, I'm going to take the number here 8. Now we are the same number we need to write here. Now we are having 928. 8 we will get that is 7,424. After subtraction we got the remainder as 0. So its square root value we have that is 468. Okay, this is one method. Now we will go to the second method. So in the second method, instead of multiplying these two numbers, I'm going to find the square root separately. Okay, like here I'm not going to use the short division method. Why? Because if you are using short division method, it is going to leave with the remainders in both numbers. So I'm going to do it by now prime factorization method. Okay, now 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 1 left, 2 7s are 14. Now 27 comes in the 3's table, 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9, and here 3 1s are 3. Now let's start for the 2028. Now start with the 2, 2 1s are 2, 0, 2 1s are 2 4s are 8. Now next 2 5s are 10, here it is 1, can't do division, I'm taking 0. Now 2 7s are 14. Okay, now let me take a 3, 3 1s are 3, 5 minus 3 is left with a 2, 3 6 are 18, 20 minus 18 left with a 2, 3 9s are 27. Okay, now I'm going to take the 13. 13 ones are 13, 16 minus 13 left with a 3, 13 3s are 39. So now again 13 ones are 13. Okay, now see here, square root of 108. For 108 we got 2 times. I'm going to write 2 raised to the power 2 into, I'm making a pair here. Okay, this 3 raised to the power 2, this 3 is left with only 1, so I'm writing as it is. Now here into, here we got the pair, here we got a pair. 2 raised to the power 2, 3 it is left with only 1, again 13 raised to the power 2. Now in the next step what I will do, 3 here we are having 2, right? So we can do the multiplication of that. 2 3 raised to the power 2, 3 into 3, I can write 3 raised to the power 2 into this 2 raised to the power 2 into 13 raised to the power 2. Now as you can see all the powers are same, so we can take the common. So what left? 2 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 13. Now it's bracket and all the powers I'm taking a common. Now this square root and power 2 it will get cancelled. So what left? 2 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 13. So when I will do the multiplication all these number, I'll get the answer that is 468. Okay, in both case we will get the same answer only. Obviously only we are doing with the different methods. Okay, now we have question number 4. See here, 0.01 plus square root of 0.0064. So this square root we need to find. Okay, now 0.0064, I'm finding this by short division method only, and in the decimal part we have to make a pair from left to right side. Okay, and here it is at the left side we have only 0, not necessary to make any pair, and it is single digit, and 0 I'm writing here, and point, and here we are having pair of 0, I'm going to write only 1 0. Now we have 64. It comes in directly 8's perfect square. Okay, 8 8 is 64, the remainder we will get 0 0. So this square root we found that is 0.08, and this side we are having 0.01, and now this we need to add, right? Now 0.01 here 0.08, so on the below of the point only we need to write the below point. 8 plus 1 is 9, 0 here, point, 0 plus is 0, obviously 0, so answer we will get that is 0.09 here. Okay,